been a while since I actually did like an unboxing video. Ooh, I would love to do more like unboxing videos. Kind of like how I did when I was like low-key pumping out a video like once every month. I got a pony today. I actually got her on Macari and she was like $3. And after like the 6 trillion fees that Macari has, it totaled up to around like $8. And finally, okay. Okay, get out. Ooh, they actually packaged her well. I opened her up to just see if the product was like what I got. Pinkie Pie! Ooh, Pinkie Pie. Oh, she's dirty. Ooh, that's either brownie crust or child crust. This is the Target exclusive Pinkie Pie's Botique doll line, and I believe there was two fashion styles, which fashion styles are the dolls that I personally like buying My Little Pony related. And I'm really happy because this one has fabric clothing, which got swapped out for plastic ones and became less awesome. I'm gonna go take her out of her clothing real quick, and I'm just gonna see how that is. She needs some tender loving care. Oh. What's going on? This isn't the seller's fault. I think it's from this vest that stained the back of her. So that's a little bit more of like a Hasbro problem. And Hasbro's quality control. Maybe that's the reason why she has that much like weird black scuffs. When I try to fix her up, I'm going to try to restore that as much as possible, especially since I wanted to give this clothing to another Pinkie Pie that I own. And now I'm like a little nervous if I want to do that or not. So, her usual cutie mark, except it is all black, white, and pink, which reminds me a lot of Draculaura. It's like the Draculaura color scheme, and I like that a lot. Her hair blend is her hot pink, but also has light pink in it. I think it's a better idea to kind of like clean her up first before I do anything. So let me go do that. Okay, so we're in the bathroom right now because I really gotta wash her. Because I don't know where she's been. She just looks like she has some dirt stains. I'm gonna try to remove the staining from her dress. To see if I can get it off with acetone. I kind of doubt it. If it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna put the dress on her and pretend like nothing that happened. But before we do, I'm gonna go wash the clothes. Okay, so I have them soaked. Ooh, get into focus. Okay, so I have them soaked right now. I would do this better with hot water. However, from the staining from the black part of her vest, I don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to add some Dawn dish soap and kind of I'll be back after I'm done with that. Okay, I got them washed. But little PSA to anybody, please wash your secondhand dolls because this is grody. Ugh, I'm washing my hands after this one. Okay, I got her, but I'm gonna wash Pinkie in a different way. Let me really explain that, but except I want to do a voiceover, and I'm gonna just show my cleaning process and like a speed up process, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I kind of want to share my process on how I clean my ponies. I just get some dish soap, and then I get a toothbrush, and I just kind of like start scrubbing the hell out of it. I usually do this 2 to 3 times, especially since I really wanted to get nice and clean as possible. Please wash your secondhand dolls, especially since you don't know where those things have been. I would even do it even if it was from a collector, because so there's still dust and dirt that can be collected from these things, because dolls are just dust collectors. These things like find the dust and then they collect it. So please just like clean your dolls, especially with like the water I showed from just cleaning just the clothes. Gross. Okay, so I usually get all of this out, and then when I rinse it, I usually like to rinse it where her head is up, so the water's like hitting her face and going down her body, because I really don't want it to hit her tail, especially since My Little Pony dolls from generation 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know if they do it for gen 5, but they hold it in with these washers, these like metal pieces, and if any water gets into it over time, if you just soak it, it can just start to rust. And you really don't want your ponies to rust, and you especially like don't want any water to be trapped and cause mold for your dolls. So it's just best to avoid that overall, because it's just really not a fun time. After this, to work on the hair, I usually just put some dish soap on the pony hair, and I just start brushing all her tangles out. So not only am I washing her hair as well, but I am also getting all the tangles out. I usually recommend starting from the tips and keep working your way up, no matter how tempting it is to just go ham on it. I usually do this sometimes because I'm like really fucking impatient, but like please, I just advise you to work your way up, because you don't know if you're gonna like rip a doll's hair, especially if it has glue from the Mattel glue era. You just kind of want to avoid that, especially with breakage, especially if it's like an old doll. Just be more careful than I am, because I'm kind of like, I kind of need to use better methods, and please use a metal comb as well. You can just use whatever you have, but I recommend using a metal comb if you're a doll collector, since it kind of helps not have as much friction as plastic combs do. Definitely do advise that as well, but I just make with what I do. Alright, so after many failed attempts to give her multiple hairstyles, here she is. I was gonna give her curly hair, but I'm kind of impatient and lazy to do that right now. But with my comparison, let me get her real quick. I want to compare her with the other fashion style Pinkie Pie from the other line. So let me do that real quick. So this Pinkie Pie is from the car set from the same Pinkie Pie Botique line. You can see that she doesn't really have any fashion accessories with her. I think she maybe had like shoes and like sunglasses, but that's about it. She didn't really have much, probably because all the budget went into her car. But as you can see, I kind of gave her like a big curl and then some semi-curls over here as well. You can see that this Pinkie Pie has more of a brighter hot pink and black streaks, as well as it having some white streaks. While this one has more of a reddish pink hue. Bro! This Pinkie Pie has more of a reddish hue pink, along with some light pink streaks to complement her. I think the Pinkie Pie on the left is kind of better hair blend wise, in my opinion. Maybe I just have some bias because this one I actually gave curls to and this one I haven't. But I kind of just have to curl this one eventually. Someday. I believe the only downside to this Pinkie Pie is that she has staining on her from her dress, which is just not it. I feel like even though it was like over 10 years by now, I felt like Hasbro should have been like much better with their quality control. But knowing Hasbro, they kind of just didn't give a shit. You can kind of tell in their toy design and their toy production. Oh, who said that? But I think she is still cute Pinkie Pie regardless. I feel like if you're gonna get her though, probably try to find her without the staining, or just keep the clothes on. I kind of just wanted to throw something a little fun out there. I didn't know really what to push out. Kind of just like a quick video I wanted to do.
I'm about to walk inside this 7-Eleven and steal 2 chili dogs and some nachos. I'm hungry as hell. My baby mama ain't got no money. I'm hella broke. I don't know what I'ma do, but I gotta feed my daughter, so I'm hitting this jack move.